fine. Okay, I'll do it. Hello, and welcome back to Talks with Temarah. You are now tuned into episode 2. And of course, I'm with my lovely co-host, Brooke.
Hey Tamara, and hey to our fabulous listeners. So Tamara, episode is done and dusted. I think there were so many people that tuned in and there was lots of positive feedback.
50 for a start is not too bad. Today we're diving into a topic that's not just about health, guys. It's about empowerment and choice.
That's right. We're breaking down the stigma, sharing stories, and basically shedding light on the various options that are available to take control of our reproductive health. Whether it's the pill, IUDs, or the good old condoms, we're getting real about what works for different lifestyles, bodies, and preferences.
That's right. So I think let's just jump into it, Brooke. So let's debunk the myths. What are the common myths when it comes to contraceptives?
Well, to start this off, contraceptives are seen as that it has a negative impact on fertility. So basically, in the long run, people will have difficulty to conceive.
No, that's right, and I do agree. Tamara, at the age of 33, only went on at about at the age of 29, trying to be a good girl, that's why my name is Taylor Good. Decided then to do the IUD situations. At start, I was really scared about this whole IUD sort or just contraceptive altogether because it wasn't something that my mother pushed me to do. Because there is that thing of, now you put your child on this, you know what I mean? I did go behind my mother's back and do that. And the main thing for me, at the 20 age of 29 or so, around about that age, what I asked the nurse was what are the pros and cons? And the one thing that stood out the most to me, what my mother was always pushing or pressing or standing by, was the fact that you still get your period. So, I do believe getting your period every month is a healthy thing. I know there are things out there, pills and all this new technology stuff that women can take where it can stop it for a moment. What do you think about that?
Well, in my case, I started on pills when I was younger. In the age that we lived in at that time.
It was not drug pills, eh? Carry on.
No. Insert smiley face. But no, a lot of girls were getting pregnant, and my mom's like, my child will not fall pregnant. Put me on the pill. Then when I was old enough, I was like, no, I want to be on an injection. Chose the injection purely because after doing it for 3 months, I take a 3-month one, I don't get my periods, which is like I save on pads, I don't need to buy tampons, I don't have the cramps, all that. So there's pros and cons to that as well.
And on that, seeing that for me, I wanted something that I still want to get my period every month. Yes, of course, I'm now still spending the whole pink tax situation, which we'll touch on in just a bit. But for you, you're of course saving, you see the pros to it. But at the same time, does it feel good by pausing something that should happen every month?
That's a good question. No, really. Because sometimes I really think, yay, maybe I should stop. Which I do. Once every couple of months, whatever. I'm like, look, let my body reset. Let it do its natural thing. Because we are supposed to bleed. We are supposed to let our eggs come and go. The opposite thing I would ask is, being on a contraceptive, for those females that don't want to choose using a contraceptive, what about men using condoms? Don't you think men should wear condoms?
One, yes. On second hand, it's hot in the situation, eh?
Yay!
Let me tell you something, my friend. We had a time last night.
You get hot and heavy. There's no time.
No, on a serious point, should men? Yes. But it's definitely a conversation between the two, the two parties. The responsibility lies with both, Before the hot situation happens, there needs to be a conversation. But sometimes there's not time for that conversation.
This is why we gotta make time. Gotta try to plan.
But we just made time. Now we're here now. Now, brown cow. Anywho, on a serious note, guys, it's definitely a conversation that should happen. We're doing mature things. So with mature actions, you need to have mature consequences. So It's a tough one. It's actually not a tough one. I lie. It's really as simple, but of course, the heat of the moment that really makes it a tough situation. But I mean, if the woman does not want to do the IUD or the pills or whatever it may be, and if that person is really simply they respect you, then it should just happen, or you just abstain from it. What do you think?
Put a glove on it.
Put a glove on it.
But yeah, another side of contraceptives, right? Like I said, I also choose to be on the injection in the 3-month one so I don't get my periods. Many people are different. Not everyone will have the same reaction. But I also feel like I save money. So did you hear about pink tax?
What is... Okay, I heard of it. What is it? I can only assume. I probably could get the case right. But what is it? What is it really in detail?
So basically, pink tax is the difference between pricing of the same products that's marketed for men and women. So take this. You go into a store, you check the razors. Men razors cost 194 Rand. But then pink razors for women cost 219 Rand.
Okay, that's unfair. And in all honesty, maybe I'm just asking and I don't look at the price tag. But looking at it now, and this is a great topic that we're talking about, why? Why the 25 Rand difference?
I feel like market prices women think pink is cute, that's the price. What about clothes?
Clothes, look, I mean, the examples that you brought to my attention, yes, I can believe it, but at the same time, if we break it down to the price, the pick and pays and stuff, at first hand or first glance, I wouldn't think that it's a problem, but clearly it's a thing. I mean, what we spoke about before the show was even our vitamin tablets. Now that's effed up.
You were telling me about the prices. How much are your vitamins for women?
Vitamin 35 or something like that. Or like 350. 350 Rand or something. But the fact that our research or the research that you brought to me, looking at like Vital, it's a very good name brand. 16 Rand difference. Like, what the hell? Everyone needs vitamin C. Everyone needs iron. Everyone needs zinc. Everyone needs this, that, and the other. So, I mean, that's damn crazy. But at the same time, okay, that's from a brand's perspective. Okay, I can get it from a marketing perspective that you put the price up, not even because of what's in it. It's probably just the branding. But at the same time, our government. Let's not get back to last week's conversation.
Hey, let's cap that and put it on the side.
Put it on the side. But yeah, I know it's crazy that that things are like this. What do you think? How can us humans, males and females, make a change?
I'm not sure how we could change pink tax, What I do think is, girls, check the men's aisles for your razors, for your deodorant. There's a price difference. Check it out and let us know in the comments what you think.
Agreed. Please do let us know. And at the same time, I stepped at my boyfriend's place and then I've got my razor. I use these. Gillette, you made a big thing about it. It's expensive. Tried out, but damn, the thing was smooth.
Girl, can I tell you, I buy that 4-blade men's Gillette razors. It's the smoothest razor.
Is it okay to use though?
Yeah, it's a product.
It's a blade, right?
It's a blade to shave hair.
I know, just like as person, you're like, oh my god, I'm a man now. Or you're gonna feel like stupid, maybe like men.
This gender specified products. I mean,
it's a blade. It's the same blade.
Exactly. It's just market.
But anyway, you all know. So looking at it just from a blade's perspective, use these, and it worked perfect. It worked even smoother.
Exactly.
The landing strip was landing. No, I'm joking.
Not joking.
Anyway. I'm done. Anyway, and then another thing, while we're talking about all these pink tax things, just to wrap up, just to end on a lighter note, tell me, or let me go first. Got my period. When you got your period, what is your embarrassing story? Well, luckily I came from school. I was schooling the toilet. I saw pink and all the sparkles. You know what I mean? And I was just like, mommy. So I mean, I didn't have an embarrassing story, but I mean, of course, I felt embarrassed for my mother to the situation. What is yours?
Girl, I was in grade 7. I'm an athletic person at this point now. I'm doing swimming, ballet, track, soccer, all these things, right? Okay, I'm in the changing room after swimming, and I'm just like, yo, this is not feeling so lekker, man. And I went to the toilet and I just saw blood everywhere.
Wow.
I was like, oh my word, was it blood in the pool? Was I dripping? What? And I was so embarrassed, right? So I take off my clothes and wipe myself down and watch my, but now I don't have anything. No pads, I don't know who to speak to. I speak to one person that I knew that had her periods. And she's like, yeah, I have a pad for you.
Are you lucky though?
Fred, I was so lucky. But can I tell you, I was so embarrassed and I was so aware of my surroundings. Where was I sitting? How was I walking? Girl, I was very embarrassed.
Wow, that's sexy. But anyway, guys, that's episode 2. Thank you so much for your time. We will be back next week, Thursday, same time, same place. And remember, life is good
regardless.